Time now to dive into the world of The Little Prince. Many of you might know the story from childhood as it's been translated all around the world. Today it's still very popular and can be seen as a film and a stage production. 70 years after the original was released, though, a German philosopher has taken it upon himself to create an up-to-date translation, one that he hopes will continue to touch the hearts of many. Now, up next, we want to suggest a gallery to visit for those with some time off here in Berlin. The Berlinische Galerie in Kreuzberg is currently presenting 50 works by the 20th century German artist Max Beckmann. All of them were created here in Berlin and in some way are related to the city, a place where Beckmann found his feet in the art world. And the exhibition will run until mid-February. Time now then to spread some festive cheer and announce the winner of our weekly quiz. Well done to the many of you who got it right. The lucky name picked at random is Franklin Kidisia from Kenya. So congratulations to you. What a lovely little Christmas treat for you. If you want to enter today's quiz then, keep your eyes peeled as here is all the info that you need. Please don't forget to include your full name and address with your entry as well. It's time to say goodbye now, but I will be back with you next week. So until then, enjoy the rest of your festivities. And from all of the team here, happy holidays. Bye-bye for now. Well, we're going to enjoy it from inside the studio for the rest of the show and move on to our Express now, which focuses on stories in Britain, Germany and Ireland. There's no challenge too big for French film director Danielle Thompson. She wanted to bring the story of painter Paul Cézanne and writer Émile Zola to life. For 40 years, they shared a close friendship, and she discovered that behind their artistic skills lie a heartwarming and rather sad story that's beautifully told in this film called Cézanne and I. And it's currently on release in cinemas around Europe. Now, in the modern day world, there are many ways to get yourself noticed. For example, on YouTube. The online platform is a great way to build a fan base, and those that have millions of subscribers are hot property. Not only do they have companies wanting to work with them, but book publishers are also seeking to capitalize on their success. Well, smartphones are a modern accessory that wouldn't be allowed in our next report. All week in our series, we've been featuring people who escape their modern-day lives and dress up as someone else. Peter Saunders in Britain redesigned his home to appear as if it was still the 1800s. So, every time he steps through the door, he takes a giant step back in time as well. Well, we continue now by combining the old with the new, but this time in the form of music. German producer and musician Matthias Affmann used to focus more on hip-hop, but nowadays he's seen to be reinventing the classics. His latest album's taken 7 years to prepare, but this September it was released, complete with modern-day interpretations of European classical ballet music, with a few guest stars thrown in for good measure. And that is all we have time for on the show, but you can keep up to date with more from Euromax on our website or on Facebook. That is where I will see you, as after the highlights, I won't be in the studio again before next year. Until then, I want to say thanks for always tuning in, take care of yourselves, and as we say in German, bis bald. Tschüss. Over 700 buildings in 2 days. That's what visitors had in their plans for the weekend with Open House London. This annual festival is the capital's largest for architecture and design, and it's now in its 23rd year. The event gives people the chance to step inside buildings that aren't normally open to the general public. Euromax reporter Megan Lee explored some of the buildings that define the city's character. Now, we're fast approaching the 25th anniversary of German reunification. To mark the occasion, we interviewed 25 Germans who were born around the fall of the wall. These young adults didn't grow up in a divided country, but many of them still felt the separation. You can find all they had to say on our website at dw.com/generation25. We will also introduce you to 10 of these interesting young Germans on our show this week and next. The first one today takes us to the outskirts of the former East Berlin. 10 years ago, paintings by German artists like Neo Rauch and Hans Eichinger hit the international art scene and reached high prices on the market. They both studied at the Academy of Visual Arts in Leipzig under Arno Rink. He himself is a renowned painter and helped found the art movement New Leipziger Schule. This fall, Rink is being honoured with a solo exhibition in Rostock. Well, it's time for you to take a virtual holiday right now, courtesy of one of our viewers. We had a letter arrive from Buenos Aires in Argentina. On the Amalfi Coast, the surrounding mountains create stunning backdrops for the beach, and the countryside is perfect for harvesting lemons, which is made into the local aperitif limoncello. Well, I'll have to add it to my ever-increasing list of places to visit then. Time now, though, to say goodbye, but I will be back again tomorrow with more lifestyle news from around Europe, so hopefully see you then. Cheers.